Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to continue my series on Sun Tzu's Art of War, where we discover how we can use this ancient work to help us in our business and to market ourselves better in a career or corporate environment. The art of war used to be or was used in the ancient times to actually help the emperor conquer an enemy on the battlefield. Now, this is not what we're doing. However, even in a corporate environment or as business owners, we do have to succeed in the battlefield of economy and business. And so therefore, the lessons that Sun Tzu has to impart are still very much valid even to this day, but just in a different context. Now, today we're going to look at stratagem number 29. There are altogether 36 stratagems or strategies. Now, what's important to understand is that not all of us resonate with all 36 stratagems the same way. And that depends very much on our Bazi astrology chart. So by looking at our chart and the constellation that is present in our chart, we can then pinpoint the strategies that work best for us or that we have the biggest affinity with, that resonates with us the best. And once you have an affinity with something, it's really difficult. It's really easy to implement. It's much more effortless to actually deploy the strategy rather than doing something that you have zero affinity with. That becomes then much harder. So first things first, we will have to look at our Bazi chart or plot our Bazi chart. So you go to this link here. I'll also put it in the notes to this video. And you plot your chart, date and time of birth, as always. If you have the time of birth, that would be great. It's always better to have that because it makes it just slightly more accurate. If you don't worry, you can still do this exercise without your time of birth. Now, once you have plotted your chart, the aspect or the area that we actually focus on is this one here, the bottom part, where you see all the animal signs. So we call them the earthly branches. And you will see that this person here, for example, is born in the year of the tiger, in the rooster month, on a pig day, and in the horse hour. And for you, you may have a completely different set of animals there, maybe also 4 different ones, or you may have animals that repeat themselves. That's perfectly fine. That's normal. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just take note of what animal signs you have in the chart because they determine which one of the strategies you resonate with most and that are fairly easy for you to implement. So the strategy number 29 that we're looking at today is called tie silk blossoms to the dead tree. So basically we're turning shit into gold, right? So in a modern context, we're making sure that something that's really ugly or that's not up to snuff or not up to standard actually looks good. And that's done a lot nowadays, especially in business and when it comes to marketing. Now, you will resonate mostly or best with this particular strategy if you have the snake, the rooster, and or the ox in your chart. You need to have at least 2 out of those 3 in your chart. So maybe you have a rooster and an ox, then this will come fairly easy. If you have all 3, even better, then you definitely have an affinity with this strategy. If you have none of those, no snake, no rooster, no ox, then this may not come as easy for you than for someone else who does have one of these animal signs or 2 of those in their chart. So we want at least 2 out of those 3, snake, rooster, or ox. Now, what this actually means is basically you need to create a deception or sort of like you need to dress for success. We use this a lot in feng shui, for example, when we are dealing with a shop lot or just generally a shop that is very small and looks kind of cramped and kind of dark, then we put in mirrors to make the shop look bigger and brighter. Yeah, so you create the illusion of something that's not actually there, creating a false image. And so this is essentially what this is all about. You need to package and create a perception that is in your favor to make yourself or the product or the service that you're selling appear in the best possible light. So this doesn't just mean that you need to dress up for success. You also need to just behave like the person you want to become rather than the person that you are right now. So let's say if we're talking about a corporate environment and you want to be promoted, you need to market yourself by projecting your potential. You are promoted not for your performance in your current position, right? But rather for the perceived potential of your performance on the next level. So that's how you then need to perform. Even though you are not at that next level yet, you still need to project the image of someone who is at that next level. And so this works in a corporate environment, but obviously also for products and services that you have to sell. You need to project the right image through the packaging, the marketing message, the sort of style that you're using in your marketing message, the people you're marketing to. You just need to imagine that you're basically marketing it to someone who wants the next best level of what you actually have to offer, right? So there may be a disconnect a little bit, but if you can create that false illusion that what you have to offer is actually what the next level wants, then you've basically won the game. Yeah. So dress not for who you are, but for who you want to be. So whether that's yourself or your product or your service. And that needs to come across in your marketing message. So again, this will work best if you are snake, if you have the snake, the rooster, and or the ox in your chart. Yeah, two of those have to be there. And then this is something that will come fairly easy. Or if you are in a situation where you need to promote yourself or your product, your service, then this is the stratagem that you need to use. All right. So I hope this helped. If you do have any questions, please put them in the comment section below or get in touch directly. My email address is in the notes to this video. And I would really super appreciate it if you help me out by just smashing that like button, subscribing to my channel, and sharing this with anybody who may be interested. All right, see you guys soon.